heck of a pickup, and they're not finished. Now that Durant is off the boards, to me, free agency just started. And I think Boston, they got the cap. They're going to sign a couple of, I don't know who's left, but they're going to sign somebody that is going to make a difference. They're going to be a even better team next year. Just mark my word on that.
I was really hoping that we would get Durant. I know that we made a heavy push for him, but
I liked it, man. They had Tom Brady and Big Papi come out.
Yep. No, I mean, they really, this is something. I felt like Danny Ainge, who's the GM of the Celtics, has always wanted to put back together OKC's big three when it was Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, because Danny Ainge loves James Harden.
Yeah.
He really wants James Harden on
I would
his
have
team.
hated to see that in Boston. Chicago and Boston had epic battles when it comes to playoffs. Epic. Especially the one where we had Ben Gordon and Ding and the young Joakim, and it went 7 games. I think we were the 8th seed and Boston was the 1st seed. It went 7 games. That was one of the best playoff series I've ever seen in my life. I was so hyped. If we would have beat Boston, I don't care if we would have got swept that second round. I would have been. Oh, that was such a great series.
It was an amazing series. I would rewatch that on ESPN Classic for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. As far as the Lakers situation, and Josh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Josh, I talked to him earlier in the week, and he was saying how he was happy with Mozgov and happy with Ding. And Josh, Luau Ding and Timothy Mozgov. And we said the Lakers are probably in about 30, 33 games. But is that what free agency is really about? Signing Luau Ding to a $74 million contract, Timothy Mozgov to a $64 million contract to win 30 games? But you got to have people like Whiteside and Kevin Durant. All of the top tier free agents wouldn't even give LA a chance to meet with them. Mm-hmm. What is that saying about the state of the Lakers where they can't even get a discussion with top name free agents these days? It's a sad day.
No, it really is. Even as a Celtics fan, like, I want the Lakers to be competitive because I want to hate them. And it's hard to hate them when they are in such bad shape.
That's a good point. Like, there's a lot of people who hate the Lakers, but you can't even hate them right now. They got Russell over there snitching on everybody. I do like the draft of Baby Durant. Draft pick from Duke.
Brandon Ingram.
Yes. I love that pick. I think he's going to be solid. But, in free agency, with that type of team, you re-sign Jordan Clarkson, who I think is solid. But, right now, that's your prize free agent pick. He's better than Ding and Mozgov. But Ding and Mozgov got the money. And then Ding with the $74 million contract, well, you can't bring him off the bench if you're paying him that much.
No.
And now that leaves Ingram to come off the bench, which is probably going to be your superstar of the team eventually. I like the young pieces in Russell, Ingram, and Julius Randle.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think, you can't keep drafting people every single year. You have to be able to improve in free agency. And the fact that nobody wants to come to L.A. now is a sad, sad day in L.A. And Josh, I'm going to be praying for you, my friend. One day L.A. is going to be important again. One day, I don't know when, maybe when Bus get his ass out of town. Maybe Phil comes back next year. One day L.A. will be relevant again, and the world will be a better place. You'll have Lakers haters everywhere, and Laker Nation will be strong again. Right now, it's just...
I hope so, because I don't want the Lakers to keep eating out of the free agency trash can,
come on, man. What is going on in L.A.? I have to put them in the loser category. I definitely say Boston came away as a winner. Memphis signing Conley to a $150 million contract. They gave Chandler Parsons $98 million. That is so stupid. Chandler Parsons, like, how many games has he played in the last few seasons? Maybe 8? Maybe. Something like that.
He's been hurt. He's been injured a lot.
$98 million is outlandish. truly ridiculous. But I mean, Boston, I love their pickup. I love kind of what Chicago is doing so far. I don't think they have a plan, so who knows where we're going to go from here. I just want to make the playoffs.
See, the Bulls didn't have a plan in free agency, just like the Celtics didn't have a plan with their 150 draft picks.
Yeah,
no plan whatsoever.
I felt like what they were doing, Danny Ainge and John Paxson, they were just keeping their eyes closed. They had a bunch of names in the hat. They were just putting their hands in and just pulling out the first available name. And it was like, hey, I'm going to draft this guy. Maybe we can sign this guy and just move on to the next topic. Yep. Like I say, the Bulls, after they traded Rose, they came out with this big press conference of how they're getting younger and more athletic. But you trade for Jose Calderon, who's also, he has his AARP card, and Lopez, who's solid, but he's not more athletic than Joakim Noah is. Then you sign Rondo, who is coming off a ACL, not last year, but he had an ACL surgery once.
Yes.
And he's older than Derrick Rose. So, like, what direction are you really going? So I'm not understanding. A lot of these, and who else got? I mean, Washington, you struck out because they signed the coach who they thought was going to land Kevin Durant.
And then
Scotty
they were
Brooks.
incorrect. Yes.
Didn't even get to talk to Durant. I don't know what Toronto is doing. Miami, Dwayne Wade is just, he's quote unquote talking to other teams. Wade ain't talking to no other person. He's building leverage so he can get more money for the Heat. They will be solid, I guess. I don't like what the Hornets did. They lost Jeremy Lin. They also lost the power forward that went to Indiana. I forgot his name. Oh, Al Jefferson.
Yes.
Just drawing a blank right now. I thought those were two huge players for Charlotte last year. They lost both of them in free agency. And then they gave that clown all that money. Marvin Williams, 4 years, $54.5 million. Why?
Because apparently 4 years of Marvin Williams is equal to 2 years of Kevin Durant. Because Kevin Durant signed a 2-year, $54.5 million contract.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. That's really good. But Charlotte, we took step backs, man. You let two of your starters go to sign one clown back. I don't. Sacramento, they're going to be losers for the rest of their life.
I have to think that team is moving at some point. I know that they are trying really hard to keep it in
Sacramento. They're trying to build a new stadium at the time, right?
Yeah, they are.
Shut it down. Just shut it down and start completely over. That team is trash. As I mentioned on the last podcast, when they traded down to draft someone, Boogie Cousins put out the tweet, "Lord, save me." Lord, give me the strength. He needs it.
I see the Pistons are trying to fulfill all of their salary cap with one player, Andre Drummond.
Andre Drummond, 5 years, $130 million. $26 million. It's outrageous, guys, but to be completely honest, it is only going to get worse. And I wish I had more on this free agent situation. It's just the disloyal with some of these NBA players. Some of these bench players getting all these outlandish contracts. I don't even know what to say. All I will say is it's over for the NBA next year. Ain't nobody beating Golden State.
No,
you can book
true.
that. LeBron, you better be happy you got that one for the land last season. Because this is it. It's over. But, hey, we are talking about LeBron James. Next year, you just might see LeBron in the Golden State Warrior jersey. Watch out. You never know. He might come back for 1 year for the land, and then he goes to the other land over there in Disneyland. Mark my word. LeBron James may be going to Golden State. That's what my sources are telling me. Watch it. You heard it here first on Enough with the BS podcast. LeBron James takes the veteran minimums to play small forward
for the Golden State Warriors.
Or center for the Golden State Warriors. Guys, we got a lot on this show. This is kind of off the cuss, on the fly. I hope you enjoyed it. Just as being fun. We're about to get into this Pat Summit podcast, which is part 2.
Yep.
Before we get out, just let us know about your business.
All right. Well, my husband is a realtor. He works for a New City Realty. And so if you are looking to buy or sell your house, please give him a call or text him. It's 864-752-5862. You can email him at james@newcitydevelopment.net as well. But feel free to call or text. And he is excellent. Of course, I'm a little bit biased.
No, he's excellent.
But he's excellent and very unbiased as far as what areas of town he'll show you. So no worries there. And then I am a CPA, so I do business and personal tax returns and financial statements. So you can also give me a shout. I work for Bradshaw Gordon Clink Scales. It's jmoser@bgcllc.com. It's my email address. So you email me if you have any business or personal tax returns that need to be done.
Yeah, you guys better look into that. You don't want to lose your business. And now with me working in mortgage, and I'm seeing how all these people are losing their houses due to tax sales because you don't want to pay your taxes. Guys, pay your freaking taxes. Don't have the city come take your house. Because guess what? Once they put a tax sale on it, you don't get that back.
No, it's true.
Pay your taxes. If you don't know about paying your taxes, contact Jess. She'll take care of it.
It's true. And if you're running a business out of your home and you want to do your home office deduction, you're not sure exactly how to do that, I can help you there.
There you go. We're making connections here on the podcast. But one last thing I want to plug before we get out. Guys, I have this vision, and I want to do this for you. This has absolutely nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with Josh. Well, kind of has something to do with Jess. But I want to do a listening party here in Greenville, South Carolina. Those of you may be, out of town, and I thank you for listening. My listeners in Germany has skyrocketed. Like, I don't know who's listening. Whoever you are, thank you for listening. Thank you for spreading the word. Italy somehow came on last week. We're international. That's why, and I have more shows coming up to, we're definitely going to give you country some love. Like, it's coming up. You're not forgetting. But for those here locally, I want to do something special for you guys. I want to have a listening party the day of 9/11. I haven't picked the venue yet. I'm working with someone on it now. But what I need from you, I started a GoFundMe page. It's going to be posted up on my Facebook account. You can go there, just go to Facebook, put in Enough with the BS podcast, or you can go to Butler-Smith Pod, that's Pod, and go to the link. Donate any amount that you can. I just look at it as this. The goal is $500 to get this established. If everybody just donate $10, we can exceed the limit. I want to make sure that you guys don't have to do nothing. You don't have to pay an interest fee. You don't have to pay for food. I want to have all this taken care of. We're going to have a professional photographer. We're going to have a DJ. I'm going to see if I can get somewhere to play the game for Sunday night. But it's going to be 9/11. That is on the Sunday. NFL kickoff Sunday. I'm going to see if we can have the game on, of course. And we're going to have a live listen. I'm going to be playing a podcast. We might do a live show. All you guys that text me and hit me up on Facebook saying you want to be on the show, this is the opportunity to be on the show at this listening party. We're going to do something live. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to do it, but I need you guys' help to do it. And it's a gift from me to you. One big event for the city of Greenville for this little itty-bitty podcast that because of you is starting to grow. So I need you guys' help. Once again, go to our Facebook account. I'm going to be posting the link. I'm going to be putting it up on Twitter. Twitter account is BS Podcast 864. Follow us. See it there. You don't have to donate $10. I take 50 cents. Anything that can help, and I just want to make sure I get something special for you guys. Before we get out, Jess, you got any closing thoughts?
No, I think that's it. Other than the fact that $10 a person for a good party.